What is up, fam? What is up? Welcome, welcome, welcome
What,
to the next edition
what's happening?
of what's going on Sess Talk Sports. Welcome to In the Paint with Juju and Sess. Y'all, this is In the Paint with Juju and Sess. It's a once a week show that me and Juju gonna be bringing to y'all. We both
That's right.
love hoops. We've been talking a lot of hoops. We've been doing a lot of stuff in Discord. Juju, uh, one of the first people that I met on YouTube and really talk hoops with. Juju's been loving hoops for a long time, big SC fan. So we got an SC rivalry that we'll be watching along this journey. But an opportunity for me to be able to kind of just talk hoops with somebody that played hoops and loves hoops as much as I do. So Juju, thank you. Humbled to
Thank
have
you.
you
Thank
here
you.
on the show, doing this thing together. We rocking. Let's go, fam. Let me know what you think in the chat about In the Paint, and we gonna start. So I just want y'all to know a little bit about Juju, right? A little bit about Juju. So Juju, I don't know if y'all know Juju, Hall of Famer. Salute to you, talking with OC over there on Instagram, Hall of Famer out of the Bay Area. Basketball, track. You all have been able to hear some of the wonderful stories that Juju has been able to share with us about her career so far. But we gonna really get to know Juju. We gonna really get to know Juju and what her career has been. But Juju, tell me when you first fell in love with basketball, because that's what I start everything with. So let's go.
All right. All right. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we got you.
Good. All right. All right. My dog just ran back past and knocked this apart. But you know what? We family. We all good, right? All right. Check
Oh,
it out.
absolutely.
Thank you. First of all, I just want to salute you and thank you just for this opportunity that I never thought this would be something that I would do. I love being a part of your family here on this podcast, and even with you, J Spot, I come in and I step in on a lot of people's and I watch and I listen, and it's like, wow, this. I found my tribe. I tell Seth all the time, I found my tribe. Yeah, but as far as like when I fell in love with basketball, I am one of the ones that fell in love with the sport at a very young age. I knew I wanted to play the sport, the round ball. My dad is from New York, so he called it round ball. And I fell in love with the sport because my brothers played. And something about the basketball and dribbling it and being active was just something I just wanted. I don't know. I didn't really ever think about playing a game of it until I got a hoop one night. My dad, we would all go to the grocery store, and I'm gonna date myself on this. I don't know if y'all remember when those little colorful balls would be in a big old basket, right? Different colors, but that there was an orange one in there. It was the shape of a basketball, like my brother's. Because the big basketball was a little hard for me. Sometimes I would bust my lip when I was like 3 and 4 years old. My mom's like, "Well, you just need to wait till you get older," you know, blah blah blah. So one day I asked my dad to get that ball, and it was all the way in the middle. And he went inside and he grabbed that little ball for me, and I fell in love with it. And he saw how much I really loved, the round ball. So one night, my brothers and my dad were out connecting something, and he had a surprise for me. And he said, "Come outside, come outside." I was half asleep. I was just a little girl about 5. And he said, "Look up." And it was, the old school uh, basketball hoops that are on the driveway. And I couldn't really
Mm-hmm.
make it out until the next morning. I ran outside and I was like, my own basketball hoop, right? And of course it was my brothers, right? But I said, they were like, whenever Juju want to play, let her play. So my older brother, he was like, yeah, that was the rule. So, I wanted to play. So my brother was like, okay, shoot it like this. The underhanded shot. Nah. I didn't want to do it like that. And then his friend was like, man, she don't want to shoot it like that. Let her shoot it. Started shooting it. Pretty much about a year later, we moved to another part of San Diego, California, near Skyline Recreation Center. And the park, the school, the elementary school was walking distance, like 3 houses down. The park was another 7 to 10 houses down. Well, you know where you could find me. I was at the park hooping. Seriously, at 5, throwing it up, throwing it up. I had this wind up shot. From there, I just kept playing. I just kept playing until we had this one recreational leader come, and she was like, "Hey, you seem like you really like basketball. If you can get a team together, um, we can start we can create a team and we can go around and play other parks and recreation." So what did I do? This is when I became a recruiter. I go to school the next day. I started trying to recruit some girls that I know that that might want to play basketball. I taught my best friend how to play. I used to beat her down and play because playing outside. We had an outside court. We had an indoor court. And before the big guys came, sometimes we could get on an indoor court. I put my team together, y'all. I played my first game when I was 10 years old with officials, and it was on and cracking. From there, about the 1976 the Olympic team won a silver medal, and this started up the Title IX stuff. And one of my park and recreation leader, the other one said, you know what? If you keep playing this, if you keep doing this, the women's Olympic basketball team just won a silver medal with Ann Myers, Lucretia Harris, you probably heard of, and Patty Ed Summer was on that team. You're gonna have the ability to play in high school, and from there you could get a scholarship. And I said, what is that? He said, you want to go to college, right? What do you want to be? I said, I want to be a doctor. He said, well, who's gonna pay for it? And I was like, oh shit. He said, well, if you can get a scholarship, they'll pay for you to go to school. I said, so if I play basketball, I can get a scholarship, and it will pay for my education. Okay, yes. So from there, when I was 12, we set up. We made it all the way to the city championship. And one of the girls, she was a 9th grader. I'm a 7th grader, and I played point. She played 2. She was a shooter. She fouled out. My brothers came down. People came down from the park, and they were like, Juju, shoot the ball. Shoot the ball. They see me playing all the time. And I was like, shoot the ball. These girls were taller than us, the whole 9 yards. I took the ball from the top of the key. Bam, says. Crowd went crazy. Crowd went
crazy.
They say, shoot it, Jules, shoot it. Like, because I'm trying to facilitate. I'm just being a facilitator. Bam, did it again. I was like, oh, I like this. Yeah, we won that game. We won the championship. All I know is the feeling. I got the bug because I was that girl. I came walking around. I was number 55. I had a little purple shirt. We had a little purple and white shirts. And I came back home. I walked the streets. Everybody was talking about it in the neighborhood. So basically, yeah, that's how it started off.
That's how it all starts.
Yeah.
That is dope. That is dope. And that love took you so many places, and I know we're gonna get into that as we go into the weeks, but and we keep building on this in the paint with Juju and Seth. So I'm really excited about this weekly opportunity to just talk hoops with you, especially as you get ready to go back into like the second half of the WNBA, and we got a little bit of rivalry there because we don't agree on too much anything when it comes to the teams. I keep trying to get you to put this. You got the wrong USC on. Yeah. I keep trying to get you to understand you got the wrong USC on, but I'm working on you. I'm working on you. It's some room in the Gamecock fan for you, but okay, I keep working on you. And we don't agree in the WNBA. I'm a Aces. Well, we agree on the Sky. Aces, yeah, but yeah. You more you Sky. I'm Aces and Sky. And you've been a Sparks fan a really long time. And I know
absolutely.
We fixing that right. Like Rakia is there now. Rakia is there now. Cam is there now. And we're gonna get some things fixed up for the Sparks. But this is gonna be a fun ride. But it's Olympic season right now. And so I thought with today, before we get into some of the hoop stuff that we want to start talking about, let's just kind of recap some of the stuff that we saw. Some of the stuff we saw in track and field today. That's really your world. So start off. Let's talk about it. But for me, I think it was the race. The race with Quincy was the highlight of the day for me. But
Yeah.
let's talk about some of the stuff that we got a chance to see. So we saw these hurdles. Did you see the hurdle race?
I did not.
Okay, so it was a stumble. It was a stumble there in the hurdles. Hoppel, I believe, was able to advance in the 800 for us. We had the men's 100 meter semis today. And then we also had the women's, I think, 400 meter semis. So we had Holmes in that, and then we had the men's 200 meter semis, which was Noah. And I don't know, I didn't like Noah's run. You see him kind of behind, he's not in front like I wanted him to be. So I didn't really like Noah's run. But I don't know. That was the semis, and then we had old Hall get down, and then Hall was looking like this. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate it. I mean, listen, Quincy made my day, made my day. And this guy
made my day.
He's probably sick. He's really sick right here. And he got to go. He got the silver, but wasn't what he was thinking. Like as you could tell, 10 points, 10 meters back. He thought he was thinking about gold already. So I don't know. Give me a rundown of what you saw today, and how excited are you about these 4x100 meter relays that everybody's gonna stay up real late. But before we do that, let's jump in the chat for a second. Oh, I'm sorry, I've been neglecting the chat.
Yeah.
RC is in the building. Salute, fam. Salute. Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What's good? Make sure y'all following Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. KBAF in the building. Coach Coleman in the building. If you're not following Coach Coleman, I don't know what you're waiting on. Juanita Moten, I see you over there on the Instagram. Appreciate you, fam. J Spot Network. If you're not following J Spot Network, what y'all waiting for? In the paint. Let's go. Let's follow J Spot. Thick Big and Afro. Session Juju with a pleasant surprise. Congratulations. Let's go. Appreciate that, fam. Did you see that Gamecock Quincy Hall win the 400 meter today? Did we? We're gonna talk about that Gamecock. We're gonna talk about that. I didn't want to break that news this early, Kendall. That was a Gamecock. I didn't want to break that news this early, but I didn't want to break that news this early. Kendall. What up, Juju?
Got my USC in the building. Got my USC alum, Michael Norman. Oh my, you won up on me, sis.
I can't make this up. He was digging for laughs.
We cannot make this up.
I can't make this up. Kendall, come on with the hot takes. Paris Milan, what up, family? Hey, little old me, yes, J Spot Network for sure. Jeffrey, what's good? Louis, what's up, fam? I love it. Juju will have a Gamecocks hat on by the end of the season. LOL. Let's go, Thick Vegan Afro speaking into existence. Let's go. Says, I'm thinking about quitting YouTube. Somebody hurt my feelings today after live. Hey, listen, man. That's why my chat better than theirs. Hang out over here, man. Stay with the fam. But if you have to go, sir, hey, I appreciate the support while you was here, Jeffrey, for sure. Juju on that beat. Yeah, Juju's on that beat. We in the paint, fam. Julie Middleton, you are just Lou, good for them Facebook women's hoops groups. LOL. This show a pleasant surprise. Oh,
this show is a pleasant surprise. That's how you gotta say. Show is a pleasant surprise.
Show it's a pleasant surprise. I didn't know what I was trying to figure out what was happening on the Facebook women's hoops groups. I thought it was something going on. So talk to me about what you saw in track and field today before we get into what the women did in hoops.
Starting with Quincy, it was a surprise to me. I might have been slipping on that. I didn't really know that they had allowed him in because I know that they were talking about, he wasn't ready or he wasn't going to run in the 4x4. And that's what he came in as an alternate. But I didn't think Quincy, I knew that Quincy with his 44s, the record is 43. The world record, Olympic records, like 43. This is great. Okay, he's 16 years old. He's not fully developed. He might grow taller, right? He's going to get stronger. This is some sickness right now. What we're watching. This is a prodigy. Similar, probably better than Sydney as a prodigy. Sydney McLaughlin for the 400-meter hurdle. She came in. She made it to the Olympics, but she didn't get into the finals. Now you got Quincy doing grown man stuff. And when I see him in lane 7 is not a bad lane. I think I talked to you about lanes before. I'd have to say 5, 6, 7 Great Lanes for a quarter. He was in lane 7, and he knew that he couldn't let those inside lanes, run up on him. But to see that young man, oh my gosh, see that young man.
I want to jump in. I think Quincy's 26 though, ain't he? Quincy's 26. That's Quincy from South Carolina. He's 26.
Oh, that's my bad. My bad. That's right.
Quincy.
So, you know what? And I apologize, you guys, I apologize because I was driving at the time, and I said Quincy Wilson is a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
Because that little man, because I was like, wait a minute, where did he get the beer from? Quincy Hall from South Carolina. So I think Michael Norman was the favorite, right? Michael Norman, but his son.
Oh yeah, Michael Norman was the favorite. Yeah, he got all the camera action.
He got all
that good stuff. Yeah,
absolutely. He got the camera action because he deserved it. He ran well in I think the Worlds and everything like that. But what I saw from him,
he got all the camera action too, because we had to wait for him to come across the line. He was last, so he got all that camera action too.
What 44 from lane 7?
Yeah,
and look at the bottom. Look at the bottom.
I can't make this up. I can't make this up, y'all. I cannot make
the bottom of the race is unbelievable. The bottom part, I am right now so impressed, Seth. That he what he did? He came from
it was torso. Yeah, he came up and got him, and then he just got him with the torso. So did you feel like and I don't remember the gentleman's name from that got the silver. Did you feel like he slowed down? He had got confident about 5 meters out. He was thinking about gold. He was already thinking about how he was gonna bite his medal. Oh, silver tastes different. No, I don't know. Do they bite the silver? I don't know. Y'all gotta tell me in the chat. Do they bite the silver? I'm not clear. Let me know.
I don't bite the silver. You bite the gold.
Bite the gold. Okay, only the gold. I don't know. I'm not clear.
I don't know that he someone that close to the tape is gonna slow down because they're that they're so confident. Because I don't know how he couldn't have seen Quincy coming up, out of his peripheral.
I mean, even if you didn't see him, you didn't feel him. You know how you feel somebody running up on you like, hey, who's that? Right. Where was your mind? What were you thinking about? I'm just
where were you?
I didn't run track. But I didn't ran before from people and around people. Sometimes you catch people. Sometimes people trying to catch you. I'm just saying, hey man,
if he did get overconfident towards the end, I tell you what, he learned a valuable lesson.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then what I really liked is like Quincy, with Quincy when it got his goal, and then he showed his goals because he had his goals in. That was it for me. I'm
sorry
because
I'm still tripping right now that he's from South Carolina.
Don't worry. You ain't got to trip. Let me show you.
I'm not gonna live. I gotta live this down.
Oh, you're not gonna live this one down. I can't make this up. Look, I didn't want to break the news this early, but since we know it, here, look, bam, look at it. Ooh, look at it. University of South Carolina. Look at it.
Wow. Quincy, the way he looks right now, he has a future of domination in this event, in my opinion. He seriously has a future.
So you expect to see him defend?
I'm not putting Michael Norman on shit.
Oh well, we talked about that. So he's got to run. He's got to run the 4x4. Got to let him run the 4x4 now, right?
Okay, we gonna run round one then. Run round one.
You think he should go first or should he close it? I don't know.
First round. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if he's injured. These Olympics is kind of funny. Like, used to come on prime time, and I don't know. You could. It's fairly exciting. I like that it's all over and they have replays, but I don't know. I can't really. I would see more often more interviews, even with someone like Michael. We would catch up to and we would hear from him. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he was hurt, Seth. Like maybe he had something bad to eat last night. I don't know.
He didn't be better in a couple days. For the camera when they introduced him. He didn't say nothing then. I don't know. When did he get hurt? When he got down in the blocks? When? So that was Quincy Hall is a 16-year-old. Quincy Hall is a 26-year-old. Quincy Wilson is a 16-year-old, y'all.
Yeah. They can.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Let's see. I'm seeing a lot of people playing that college football game, and they picking South Carolina. People like Cam Newton always playing with SC. Am I late to SC football? What's happening with the team? Wody, they keep telling me I got to get down there and catch a game. I don't know what's going on with SC football. We gonna find out. I'm following the Colorado Buffaloes, but May got to follow these
following
South Carolina
Colorado.
Gamecocks.
Yeah, I'm
May
following
got to follow
Colorado.
these South Carolina Gamecocks too. Now, do you follow the SC Trojan football too, or is it just SC basketball? For
Yeah,
you?
I did a little bit. I did a little bit. I think we had Jerry Rice's son. People were leaving, and the whole situation with Caleb. We didn't have defense last year. Caleb, I didn't think Caleb played bad. I just think we didn't have a great defense.
Yeah, Jeffrey, don't let the negativity bother you, bro. Yeah, don't. Yeah, stay where they love you at. Stay where the positivity's at. Shake it off, champ. Keep your chin up, Jeffrey. Yeah, for sure. Appreciate it. That's our great channel. I support the channel. Appreciate the support, Jeffrey. You do college basketball, Providence College, Big East. Okay. Only thing I know about Big East is UConn. But let us know about Providence, especially if you watch the women. Especially if you watch the women. Paris Milan think big and Afro. These YouTube streets are a smaller world than they appear. The internet not as big as it look. Okay. I do follow college big. Okay, Providence. Okay, Big East. Norman never shows up in the big races. He did the same in 20.
Absolutely,
Okay,
Kendall.
so this 2 years.
Absolutely,
Okay,
Kendall.
So I was fooled.
Absolutely.
I was fooled by the warm up. Okay.
No, absolutely, Kendall is absolutely correct. Even the commentator said we've seen that over time. Rye Benjamin, I was telling you, was his roommate, and Rye cheered him through. Like when he finally did win, I was like, okay, Michael, you're getting that confident, but he doesn't show up in the big ones. Absolutely, Kendall.
Okay. So, yeah, just ignore that. Team Women's USA basketball is having a gigantic cakewalk party to go. Okay, spit facts. What's the name of the 16-year-old track starter? I thought his name was Quincy. No, his name is Quincy. It's Quincy. It's two Quincy. Yes. No, you didn't make it up.
Quincy. Yeah, the 16-year-old fly. I had that Quincy Hall.
Hey, sus, Miss Julie in chat. I'm here for the collaboration. Happy wind down Wednesday. Wine time. Wind down. Let's go. Shikari is a burner. Finally saw her a few times. She kicked up dust. Okay, thank you for sure. I believe USA took bronze in skateboarding today. Okay, skateboarding is one of my new favorites. You know, the way they fall in skateboarding, somebody needs to cheer for them. I mean that. The way they fall in skateboarding, somebody needs to cheer for them. Oh, Shiloh was a Gamecock too.
Yes, I watched him.
One of the reports for ESPN, Doris Burke, she played college basketball at Providence College. I believe I know she went to Providence College. Okay. Shiloh Sanders, I never knew.
I peep in. I peep South Carolina sports. I followed Shiloh when he was playing.
Okay. You was following Shiloh. I love it. Skateboard left and then it came back. Will you be doing Team USA men's basketball game tomorrow? Yes, I'm here for the men's basketball game tomorrow for sure. All right. So the women played today. What did you think about the women's game today versus Nigeria?
You go first.
I think it was what I thought. I think it was what I expected. I didn't expect J.O. to start. I'll say that.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Nigeria was scrappy. I thought they were scrappy.
Just like we said. Just like we thought.
They played hard. They played hard. Number 23 and number 10. I'm not remembering their names. One of them is Promise, I think. Mm-hmm. One of them is Promise. I don't remember the other player's name. 23. I don't remember their name. Hell of a player, both of them. 23 and 10. If the WNBA isn't calling right now, I don't know why they're not. I don't know why they're not. They play.
Oh, you want to see them come over into the league? Because I think Promise.
I mean, why not? I mean, they play some excellent hard-nosed basketball. They know how to play with their bigs. High basketball IQ. Just not enough to get past Team USA. But there's nobody else. I don't think there's anybody in the world that can get past Team USA. So I don't think there's anything for like Nigeria to hang their hat on. I think I heard the last time we played it was like a 9-point game or something. Got a little chippy at the end. I'm here for that. I like I like the trash talk. I know people have their opinions about it, but for me, I enjoyed the game.
Did you see? So tell me about what you thought about uh what happened at the end with Copper flipping the ball because end of the game Nigeria shoots it.
I know people said they thought that Kalia Copper, Big Pro Senior, got frustrated. Got frustrated because they had a bad game, and so threw the ball at the player out of frustration. I think at the end of the game, I think it's kind of understood when the game is out of reach. You kind of just you get to a certain point in the clock where some people it's an unwritten rule that you don't run it up or don't try to score. So I think Nigeria went ahead and scored. I think we were up by like 15 to 17 points. Mm-hmm. They scored. I think kind of took
offense to that.
She kind of took issue with it and was like, yo, for what? Threw the ball at her. But I mean, it was just to me, it's the type of back and forth banter that happens like at the YMCA every Saturday. It happened in probably 75 backyards across the nation. Like you had that little back and forth and then you move on. They'll probably turn it into like a international scandal now. But it really was not that big a deal. But for me, it was you might got a little frustrated at the end of the game, or you might just was proving making a point like, yo, that's not what we do. But it's not necessarily an unwritten international rule. So you also got to kind of remember like house rules rule. You know what I'm saying? It ain't where you from, it's where you are. So you got to do what they do.
I think Copper's a little frustrated with her play. And it's not that yes, I think this is what I see. I think the physicality for some reason is throwing her off. And I don't think she's handling it very well, the physicality. And number one, I think it bothers her because she leaves her feet a lot. And that's her style of play, gliding, leaving her feet, jumping a lot. You gotta stay on the ground a little more. And when you attack the basket or you do your Euro or whatever you're doing, your finishing touch, you can't leave your feet the way she wants to. That's not gonna fly. So she's been bumped a few times, taken out of the game, for these things more than anybody. So she should be frustrated with herself.
I don't know. I mean, if anything, I think she may be. I don't know if she's frustrated with her players, but she's frustrated with her time. I don't know that she, for the first time at this stage, I don't know that she's had an opportunity to really get in a groove of anything.
In the rhythm.
You definitely, I don't know that she's gotten to a rhythm. I think that, like I said, I feel like she has a game that translates at the international level. Because she should be able to be quicker than most. She should be able to get to the basket. She should be able to defend the perimeter. Some bumps maybe got her a little bit. She may be taking it a little bit more personal than she normally would. First time on an international stage, when you know better, you do better. So I guess some space and grace for that.
She's played some.
You got to be able to.
USA.
You got to be able to. You got to be able to. I'm saying first time at the Olympics.
Olympics, right? Okay.
Under 18 and under 17. That's nice. You was over there. Did we watch you? I don't know. Depend on if we tuned in on YouTube. Right now, this is on Peacock in every place, and anytime you want to rewatch it. So, I think that you make it. I think that she definitely makes a better decision. And I think shoot, if you asked her, immediately after the game, if she would do something different, she probably would say no. 3 or 4 hours after the game, she might say, I didn't have to do that, but I stand by what I did because that's how I play the game. So, but it's not it's not an international catastrophe for me. So.
Yeah, in Nigeria, they talk they smack. They was talking they smack right back at it. They was like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, they took it. I felt like Asia got beat up today. I feel like Asia didn't get a lot of calls that she could have gotten. So if one of yours had to take one at the end after Mother took everything she took, well, we playing basketball. So
yeah.
I leave it at that. Let's see what they're saying here. Paris Milan, yes.
Okay.
This is the Cash App, y'all. I do not usually ask for the donations, but we did adopt a student that we are getting ready to get back to school. We want to make sure that they have everything that they need. So hit the Cash App for the donations. Cash App's right now going to get that kid back to school with everything they need. I appreciate that. I don't usually ask. I am asking now. I appreciate whatever y'all can do, fam. Thank you. What's that? A troll? I don't know. I didn't see no trolls. I don't know what you saw. Yes. Okay. Please explain the unspoken rule because if one is behind, I thought they let get it in before the buzzer. I didn't understand that. Help, please. So usually especially in like especially in like college hoops, you may have seen it like in the South Carolina North at Notre Dame game in Paris. Malaysia went down and scored at the end of the game, and Don kind of got on her like, "Yo, we don't do that because we was already way up on them." So it was like it's kind of like the mercy rule, on the video game, 21 skunk, you got to get off the sticks, but it ain't no get off the sticks in the hoop game. So at a certain point at the end of the game, it's like the game's out of reach, back up off of them. Same goes, like, yo, you're not really gonna get back in the game, so we've let up off of you. But I also think so we let up off you, so you kind of the expectation is that you just dribble it out. We're not gonna play a lot of defense. You're gonna just dribble it out. But I also think that point differential matters in international play, and so that's something that maybe Kai
they were
also
thinking about.
But Kai wasn't necessarily aware of or thinking about in that time. Thinking more about like the mercy rule. So but that would kind of be that.
So when you say differential scoring, you mean like if they're tied and they're going when we're going through the group play or the pool, your points could matter.
Oh yeah, absolutely, it matters. The point differential is something that they count. So like there's group A, there's group B, there's group C.
Okay.
If all three of the number one teams finish 4-0 in their groups, then the next thing that you look at is point differential. So I think we were in that same situation with France, and it came. I think France went undefeated. I think we went undefeated in our group, and it came down to we blew people out, and France played some closer games, and so we got the one seed going into the quarterfinal, semifinal, all of that stuff. So. Let's see. These games are the USA Women's Hoops games are becoming too predictable. Julie says, would y'all agree with me there?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we know that. We know like the early rounds, first round. I know that they're going to be predictable. I mean, people are predicting the gold. People are expecting the gold. So some of these games are, yeah, they are.
We won the gold medal the last 8 Olympics, right? The last eight Olympics, we won the gold medal.
Since 96.
I mean, I think that's what it is. We won the gold medal for the last 8. One of the last 8 gold medals, man. Yeah, it's kind of predictable, but we still tune in.
Right.
Canada men's basketball roster is too good not to medal. Are they not gonna medal, Kendall? I ain't been keeping up with them. The W All-Star team would have routed everyone this time. You think so? Okay. Why shouldn't they try to score there behind? Help, please. Sorry, I'm a little basketball ignorant. We don't have ignorance over here. There's no such thing as ignorant, and there's no such thing as smart. It's whatever you've been exposed to, and what haven't you been exposed to. Don't let them fool you. Those concepts don't really exist. Point differentials matter in Olympic rules. Copper is just immature. Copper is new to the scene. And that's my thing, though. The game's being so predictable, make me lose a little bit of interest and luster. Kind of makes me say, well, I'll watch, but I might do a few things while the game is on too. RC, I have a feeling that you often do a few things while the game is on. Even WNBA sometimes too. Seeing Kai today made me understand why she hasn't been able to crack the rotation like Jackie. Kai hasn't made the most of her minutes like Jackie. Kai was ahead of Jackie in the rotation. Okay. Asia has been getting beat up for a while now. Absolutely. In America, I totally get dribbling. If you're up with the game completely in hand, but if you're losing, I don't think you should ever just dribble the clock out. I miss what happened. I just remember turning around, seeing the Nigerian point to the scoreboard. It was like, look at the scoreboard, calm down, LOL, like what's going on here, text and all. For sure. What up, though?
What up? MJ
Lover in the building.
MJ.
So, we got this rivalry. It's gonna be going on. It's gonna be going on as we get ready to get back into WNBA, but even more so in the college hoops. Now I'm gonna tell y'all one thing I noticed about Juju. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing I noticed about Juju, right? One thing I noticed about Juju. And y'all tell me if I'm wrong, especially the folks in the Discord. It don't matter what you're talking about hoops. She gonna find a way to get Juju in the conversation. She gets Juju on the beat in the conversation. I don't care if you're talking about Michigan. I don't care. If you're talking about TCU. I don't care if you're talking about somebody that played in '96. Juju gonna be like, oh no, Juju can do it. Juju can do it. Juju can do it.
Yeah.
Juju can do it.
Yeah.
So y'all know.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Juju is a big fan of Juju. And a big fan of Juju Watkins. I keep telling her she's a fan of the wrong SC.
Oh my gosh. But you know the original SC is USC, SC, Lady Trojans. First well, I don't want to say this. How do I say this? My claim to fame with the Lady Trojans is that we have the GOAT of basketball out of SC. We have the GOATs, arguably, of the W coming from SC. We have 2 championships, darn near 3 lost in the finals.
The GOATs?
The GOATs. In terms of greatest of all time. And when you know what? That's a whole discussion that, like I said, arguably.
We'll come back to we'll definitely go circle back on that. I see S.Cole asked what was the mystery reveal. The mystery reveal was welcome to In the Paint with Juju Assess, our new weekly evening show. But Juju on the beat. So I know that Juju is your freshman. I followed a lot of freshmen this year. It's no secret who my freshman is. My freshman is play with the butter. And when I talk about my SC, my Gamecocks, when I talk about them, I talk about players that's playing right now. Players with some of that jewelry right now, right? So we're gonna be having this back and forth dance. We're gonna be having this back and forth dance about Juju and Lay. And just SC and understand it's a fun back and forth banter. We both have mutual love and respect. Y'all know how I am about Juju on the beat. One of my phenomenal freshmen. Just when it comes to the freshman that I'm watching and the freshman that I think is going to absolutely change women's basketball, that's my legend for Wiley for me.
Yes.
And so we're gonna watch this thing together and talk about this thing and debate this thing and hopefully get a chance to see these two teams play each other.
Yes, absolutely.
This season. That's
the goal. That's the end
goal. The goal is to see the SCs get down to settle this thing once for all, because in my opinion, SC is ducking that smoke. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying I feel like they ducking the smoke. They don't want to sign up. Sign them up. We still got spots.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of that.
We still got spots on. We still got spots on the. We still got spots on the schedule. Sign them up. If y'all sign them up, we don't gotta wait till March. Sign them up. But you have been a fan of Juju for a long time. And I really wanted to give you an opportunity before we get out of here to just Don made the call to Southern Cal for a game, but didn't nobody answer. They sent this to the voicemail.
Okay. It's alleged telephone call.
It's alleged.
Southern California.
Okay.
Alleged.
So Juju and for Wiley would be a movie.
Here, put a 1 up if you are a USC chosen. Put a 2 in the chat if you are a South Carolina Gamecock. So I gotta know who I'm speaking to. I gotta be careful and know, my audience.
Oh no, you ain't got to be careful now. We still all a family.
No,
we still all
right, right.
One in the chat. If you are a West Coast SC fan, Two in the chat. If you're a South Carolina Gamecock fan, let's go.
Yeah.
Ones and twos on the ones and twos. Put them up.
Can I get a one? Can I get a one? Can I get a one? Wait till you get to the Discord.
On the ones and twos. Can
I get a one? Can I, MJ? You didn't say that. You didn't put your number up. Oh, two. Okay, two.
Ones and twos. All these twos. Are you the only SC fan? Okay. Let me say this. Put a 3 in the chat if you're a Gamecock fan, but you love Juju too. How about that?
Yeah.
Let me see some 3s in the chat. Let me see some 3s in the chat. If you're SC at heart, but you love
I like Juju, just not the fake.
I say that. Put them 3s up. Because one thing about a Gamecock fan is we for sure know basketball. We don't bullshit nobody on basketball. We game respect game. We give respect is due. So Juju, Hannah Hidalgo, big Audie Crooks, Madison Booker.
Absolutely.
We love all of them, but yeah, it's some 3s popping through. PB Paige Beckers.
Peanut butter.
Absolutely. So this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun.
We're gonna be able to have a healthy debate here, like over time, for a long time.
And not only that, like we're gonna be able to talk about and get in and break down some of the stuff that I think is really important in assessment of basketball players and see RC. That's that zero. That's that zero. That's that riding the fence got me like side eye kind of at you type of. You could have just not gotten the vote.
No option for zero.
Now here come thick big and afro with Isaiah James.
I heard that Isaiah James, North Carolina State.
Here y'all go.
Isaiah, remember. Yes, remember, like
every time we start talking about boxing, here's somebody go bringing up Rocky Marciano ass. Here we go. Where did Isaiah James NC State come from? For what? Y'all already see RC in here fooling around. Y'all already see RC James. Hey, listen, I got a whole lot of respect for Isaiah James, but I saw Isaiah James. We saw her, right? We saw her?
Yeah.
We saw her? Okay. Yeah. We saw her. She did a good job. Yeah. We agree she did a good job. She did a good job. She in the top 25. She did a good job. But you know what? She went to the crib. That's all I was gonna say. She did a good job, but she went to the crib.
You went to the. What did you say? What you guys say? Galveston? What was it?
No, they didn't even go to Galveston. They didn't go to Galveston or nothing like that. I wouldn't send them to Galveston. Yeah, I want to see Zam too. Zam is gonna be fun with them, but don't act like Sanaya Rivers too. You gonna throw Sanaya Rivers in a Gamecock face? You must have forgot she had been there before. She watch the game again. If NC State had played anybody else in the Final Four, they probably get into the championship. But Sanaya, we knew everything. We knew we was everywhere she was going before she could get there. It's like, hey girl, we over here too. Hey girl, we scouted you. Not Donnie scouted you.
We know.
You don't think she don't know you?
Like, come on now.
Okay, so since I can't ride with the Gamecock, no. We know you're not riding with the Gamecock. You can't ride with the Trojans. What?
Wait, who's that? Who can't ride?
You can't ride with Juju either.
You can't ride. Oh. Hold up. I can honestly. You can't even appreciate
Juju. You couldn't even. RC.
Yeah, wait.
But then you'd be talking to me about old Jimothy though. But you was in my chat talking about pull up Jimothy. This gonna be her year. Man, come on. Okay, so before we get out of here, tell me a little bit about how you came across Juju, your support of her, what you think about her game, all that kind of stuff. Tell me some stuff. Tell us about Juju.
Juju Skies Watkins, born July 15th, 2005, came across my radars when I kept her first 2 years. She was at Windward, a high school that some of you may know Coach Nygaard, the coach for Phoenix, and Ebony Hoffman, who coaches assistant coach at Seattle Storm, and a few other people. She was at Windward, and Windward would always clash with the Sierra Canyon. And you all know who Sierra Canyon is because you know of Bronny James. That's what you are most familiar with out here in Southern California. It wasn't until she came to Sierra Canyon that I keep hearing this young female. I kept hearing Juju Watkins. Um, I didn't really catch many games. I wasn't really kind of like tuned in, dialed in, all the way until her senior year, until she was named Gatorade Player of the Year. She was the #1 recruit in the nation. Then my attendance started coming up. And I was looking all across my social media. I kept hearing about Jada Williams. Jada dated Mikey, the little phenom from San Diego. Jada's from Country Day, which KP is from, and I think someone else that you might know. We talked about that in La Jolla. So I heard of Jada Williams more often than I heard her. But then when I seen them clashing and battling and coming together in these games, and then Gilbert Arenas' daughter, Zach Randolph, daughter was playing there, I started to tune in a little more. And then Juju was playing. She had 60 for her senior night, 61 or something, and then she declared for USC. She narrowed it down to Stanford and South Carolina. But as you can see on the screen, what we had posted just now, that was her grandfather, Ted Watkins. He was an activist in Watts, California, around the time he created a labor commission committee, and it was to improve the community and to provide resources. And she's really active in this with her current grandfather, who's over this. And one of the quotes was, "Don't move, improve. Don't move, improve." That was kind of her slogan, and the reason why she wanted to stay home, because that's part of her family tradition. Don't move, improve. And so when she made her decision, it had to do because she's very family oriented. She's very community oriented, and another reason is she wanted to bring USC back into its prominence, because her mother played basketball. Her father played ball. Father went to Verbum. Her mother went to Washington. Her mother talked about Cheryl Miller. Tina Thompson was one of her favorite players, her mother's favorite players, and she had heard of Cheryl Miller. So again, I tuned in. I watched the McDonald All-American game. I knew she had twisted both ankles coming out of high school. I wasn't really seeing her kind of really doing her thing. I watched her in slam. I saw, okay, I see her. So one night, her opening game, she scored like 30 points 4 games straight. All of a sudden, she was Pac-12 Freshman of the Week. Next week, Freshman of the Week. Not only that, she broke Leslie's freshman opening points records, and she kept breaking. She was just breaking records every week. She was scoring 30, 30, 30, 31, 32, 33. And I finally just said, hold up. I'm in the Bay Area. I'm doing some caregiving for my mom. And I said, I need to see this kid in person. Because I'm not going to just jump up and for me, you got to really, 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 impress me. I have friends that told me about my Leisure. I heard about Hannah Hidalgo. I had heard about Flage when she was coming in as a freshman from someone who personally worked at the Adidas marketing, a friend of mine. And so I was like, okay, who's Juju? What's up with Juju? So I was going to drive to the Stanford game. It's a little bit too far. I'm out here in the Bay, and I skipped it. And when I skipped it, and it went off that night, that she had 51 points. That 2 days later, I went to go see her at Cal Berkeley, and I was sold. Came down to LA, started watching her home games in person. Her going up against UCLA, her going up against Arizona, going up against Colorado. I was sold, sis. I was sold. I said, this girl she got a midi. She's got the 3. You've seen her hit the logo. You saw her hit a half court shot. She's got the Euro step. She likes contact. She can pass. She can block. In fact, I think at the end of the season, upon receiving the awards that she received in the Pac-12, I think her stats look like 27 points, 7.3 rebounds, under 150 assists, or she averaged 3.3, I think. Field goal percentage says 40.1, but she has room to grow. She has, plenty of room to gain better. She knows that she needs to improve her efficiency rating. She needs to take a little bit more better shot. But with the incoming freshman and the number one portal recruit, Kiki Arifin, who was originally from Southern California, coming from Stanford, I'm convinced. I was convinced when we became the number one seed that we would make the Final Four. I really was. But with this group here, I believe that we will make the Final Four.
You got any other predictions? You just think make the Final Four? Any championship predictions? Anything like that?
I think if she gets close enough to strike, I need to see them play. I want to see them play and see what they got going on. I'm not crazy to know that what South Carolina has, but I think we can see a SESC final, and I want to call us to win.
Oh, you said you think you can see? I think you said you can see a SESC final. You go call y'all to win. Is that what you said? My headset was. My headset that went out. Let me see something.
Yeah.
You had said you calling y'all to win it. I think. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, for the Guardian flag.
USC NCAA chip game.
Oh, okay. Chip game, and then you calling it for you on the revenge tour this year. This year. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's jump in the chat. See what the chat talking about.
Let's have a healthy dialogue, a healthy debate.
Kai doesn't have the finesse and level head just yet. I like seeing Jackie out there, especially that lineup when it was Jackie, Jewel, AT, Asia, and Stewie. Says my ADHD be tripping. Oh man. Kai has struggled to be under control. Her game is getting to her strong hand and using her speed to get to the rim, to the middle of the floor. The spacing isn't there, and there's no definitely 3 seconds. Defensive 3 seconds. J Lord, what up, fam? Says you got that BG hanging up there like you didn't roast her the entire game. It's still USA. I put everybody up there who had a picture. It ain't mean they did nothing. That's out there. We got the win though. But Storton. Harold Williams, what up? I gave you the mystery reveal. Outside of of SC, my favorite player was Juju. Okay. And then Hannah Hidalgo. Yep. What goats? I asked that same question. What goats from USC? I didn't goats. I was listening for them names. Goats? From
in the history of women's basketball? What goats?
Goats.
Cheryl Miller.
Goats. Okay.
Lisa Leslie. Tina Thompson.
Legendary players. I got it. Goats.
Tina Thompson four WNBA championships. Lisa Leslie with 2.
Absolutely, they do.
Cooper with 4.
I don't know. I think we'd be handing out goats too much. It's too much. Too wild.
That's what I say. And that's what I say.
Too willy-nilly.
Goats is someone that transcends the game, changes the game within that generation. That impacted the game in such a way that it was like you are seeing something or someone do something that you haven't seen before. Cheryl at 6'3" was doing things that no 6'3" person was doing. They can play 1 through 5, probably guard. Well, I don't know if she can guard a point, but she can play 1 through 5. So growing up, coming. I'm in her class, 82. I've seen her. I saw it with my own eyes, could reach out and touch her. So it's hard if you weren't born yet and all you can see is videos, Before her was Lynette Woodard, was one of my favorites. AIAW and Ann Myers. I'd never seen a point guard be as efficient and have her head up and on the dribble and the passes and things she was doing. But yeah, I mean, easily she transcended the game. She created the game. I'll be honest with you, deep down in my gut, I don't know, had she not injured herself in 87 and didn't make the '88 squad Olympic team. She did play. She did get put in the Hall of Fame in FIBA. She played a little overseas. I don't know that Cheryl, by the time she was 36, would be what Cynthia was coming back from overseas. I could probably be shot for that, but I don't know that her games would have that she could have been as healthy, or even just it would have played that long from the time from 82 to 96. I don't know, college to
So
14 years.
I'll tell you when I talk goats, I don't talk Cheryl Miller because I think of her as like a founder, and I don't know that she.
Yeah, leave her.
Just like I don't talk Bill Russell and Will Chamberlain and them like they played, and then I don't even the level of competition that they played. It's a lot of things that go into that. So I understand. I understand that. So they're set to the side. So I still feel like goat. I think we hand that out a little too easy for me. Legendary players, absolutely legendary players. Goats, greatest of all time. I don't hand that out that
it's
easy.
Like, what's the standard?
It ain't.
What's
Yeah, I don't go. I don't know. I say, hey, you get a go. 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 There's too many goats out here for me right now.
And when they voted for Diana, what was the criteria?
Oh, she's not a goat for me either. Just because you did something the longest don't mean you the goat. That's just my opinion.
Right. But you notice when Diana has the all-time points in the WBA, notice Caitlin Clark does too in college. That's why they call Clark one of the GOATs. Some say the GOAT because they're going off of scoring alone. Are we looking only at scoring when you are choosing MVPs?
Hey, I don't give a damn how many points you scored. If you didn't win, it don't matter. All them points ain't won nothing. All them points ain't won nothing. All them points. Show me your championship. All them points. All them points. Put your jury down next to your championship. Can't show me not a diamond, not a bronze, not a nothing. Nothing. Yeah, so what? I don't know.
I can't argue with that. When Cheryl sat down with Juju and had an interview, she just let her know, in so many words, she said, I'm just going to let you know when it's all said and done and you won this award and that award, I will let you know you're not going to feel good that you didn't win a chip. I don't care if you were Naismith, Wade, any of that stuff. Leaving without a, and that's one of the reasons can you imagine the Paige Beckers? Arguably, Diana has said is the best to come out of UConn. How are we going to say that? And you never won it. You are the best to never have won a championship. So of course she stayed back. And what are her chances of winning this time? You're going to stay back again? She's going to be one of the best or the best to come out of UConn and never win a championship. That's her. That's hurtful. That's hurtful for her. That's hard. That's hard to sleep with. And she can't say that would bother her.
I think that she sleeps a little easier on it, knowing that she gave 600 days to injury in this span of time that she tried to win the championship.
Yeah.
So I think that there's a piece of her that very much feels like, damn it, if I was healthy, because I came in as a freshman and got to the Final Four. As a sophomore, I got back to the Natty. I was out, and then as soon as I got a chance again, I got back to what was she at? Final Four again?
What the Final Four again? Yeah. Last year.
Yeah. So I mean, the record says at some point, I mean, you keep floating around national championship and Final Four games, you get one done. And so Paige very much has
to win. They're in this era. They're in this South Carolina dynasty era.
Yeah. And the reason Paige can feel like that is because in this South Carolina dynasty era, I got to 2 Final Fours and a national championship. Iowa got by him. I'm cocky. So if I'm Paige, there's a part of me to be like, shit. shit. Caitlin beat them and got to play LSU. She got to feel like there was one time that she could have got by. What?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What? There's got to be a part of her that feels like Caitlin beat her.
Right.
Man, hold my water.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I think there's a part of her that feels like that, and I think that because she's coming out of Minnesota and have won those things in high school. Sure, she wants the national championship, but I don't think that it's something that she'll dwell on. But if she doesn't,
you don't think so?
That she'll dwell on it if she doesn't get one.
And her thing is that the obvious injuries.
Yeah, she has to. To me, she would have to feel like, yo, for the runs that I had, I'm not 600 days out. I'll probably get one of them things.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess I can ride with that.
You're not gonna just let me keep getting to the national championship. I'm not gonna win one. You just
right.
Right. And then you look at UConn last year and shit. Paige drug her team to the Final Four. Like, if you get one more person to play with her and Aaliyah Edwards, she probably feels like I should have been playing for a national championship. And I'm not gonna get into the call and all of that. I'm not gonna get into all that. But just overall, looking at the game, one other player steps up, or Paige is able to do just a little bit more. They probably feel like I'm playing for a national championship, and so that would have been two cracks at the national championship in the Final Four. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep letting me get that done like that. Jump in the chat real quick. Canada men lost to France, and China to miss the medal round. A team full of NBA players with no chemistry. Jamal Murray didn't show up for his home country. Session Juju, this is probably a silly ass question, but can you tell me a small, tiny bit about what Overtime Select is? Overtime Select is this cool high school. It's a tournament being held right now in Atlanta for high school girl players 15 to 18. I think it's like 8 teams. It's win or go home. There's a bubble game. Great showcase of high school talent. Got a chance to see Baby Betts play today. Sienna Betts. Really like Sienna Betts a lot better than what I saw out of Lauren. Again, I'm going to judge Lauren again after I think that she's that I get a chance to see her healthy. But Sienna Betts, something special. Gigi Banks coming out of class of 2027. You know the name. Know the name now. Know that name right now. Know that name right now. That kid is something different. That kid is something different.
Gigi. You say Gigi a lot, but what's her last name?
Gigi Banks. Gigi Banks.
Banks. Okay.
That kid. Make sure you know that name. That kid's something special.
And that's overtime. Someone asked earlier, what's Overtime Select?
Yep. So that's a high school tournament we've been watching.
Mm-hmm.
And just an opportunity to kind of keep an eye out on the prospects and what's coming and some of the talent that Dawn has been out scouting. Give us a chance to see what they're looking like. What your name is again? Y'all see that pick of Watkins Duncan? Nah, is it something new? Wiley and Juju matchup. I'm not missing a commercial. That's gonna be a movie. Dawn made the call to Southern Cal for a game. Nobody answered. Officer T. Davis in the building. What up, fam? Twos came in. Wait till we get in the Discord. We're gonna revisit this USC Juju conversation. We're gonna revisit this Juju conversation all season. Then got the threes coming in. Okay. So we all love Juju. You already knew I was a huge fan of Juju fan. Yeah, we like Juju. Then RC gave 0. Isaiah James is lit. Yep. What's up, Miss D at Sweet 201? We got something for the Wolfpack again. I want to see Sam for sure. Just RC like trash teams. Tonight Rivers too. Hey, S.co Officer T Davis, Thick, Big and Afro, LL Paris Milan, what's going on? Since I can't ride with the game, you cannot ride with the Gamecocks, and you can't ride with the Trojans. I simply couldn't. No way. Go Hawks. Okay, we'll see you in Iowa.
What did we do to
Sanaya
you?
who?
What? Hold up.
He still
What
play,
did
bro.
the Trojans? What did the Trojans do to you? What did
He's
we
a
do to Iowa?
UCLA fan. He's a UCLA fan.
Oh no, we can't. We can't. And I would
What up,
have my
RC?
feelings hurt too, because every time UCLA face second and third time that they faced Juju was not
Oh, you was
having it.
mad. You was mad.
Bitter.
Juju didn't come to South Cat. She was gonna commit, but Southern Cal is her home. I'm glad she stayed home. I'm stuck like Chuck. I hope we go up. Sanaya still recovering from that NCAA game against us. Facts. Kia High Life still recovering. Still looking around. I'm telling you, it was like you hear it too. Everywhere she looked, there was a Gamecock. Everywhere is Gamecock. Of course, it was RC. Juju gonna be the first to break a Clark record. Watch. Yeah, she's
Hell yeah, we getting that.
She keeps scoring like she's scoring. She breaks the record for sure. She broke one already, isn't she? The freshman. She broke a Clark record already. Oh, it wasn't a Clark. It was Hutchinson. Okay, thank you. Mm-hmm. Juju, yes, I can appreciate Juju a little bit. She growing on me. I like Tessa and Juju growing on me. I thought y'all was talking about cheering for the whole team. Mm-hmm. Hope so, Paris. She probably will do so. Let's see. I think I'm talking about YouTube channels. KP and Pow Pow are from La Jolla. Jada Williams is quiet lately.
It. Thank you, Tiana Pow Pow. Thank you.
Jada is meh. I never forget that Stanford game, 51 points. It was my biggest win in FanDuel. Let's go. Juju is going to make a fan out of you by the time you see her smack Iowa and Iowa. Oh, Juju got talent for show, though. She's going to be in the Big Ten. I'll finally see her more. I was disappointed. It seemed like Kiki Rice doesn't have the drive that Juju has. But yeah, she hooped, though. Okay.
She hooped.
Jada,
she's a hooper. She is a bona fide hooper. Thank you.
Jada had to be quiet. Jada had to be quiet because her game wasn't visible. Yeah, I thought she would make a little more noise. Yeah, I don't know how you.
But I did see Jada. But I did see Jada in Arizona, and Jada hit the shot to beat UCLA. So
I don't know when was that.
Where she was supposed to go. Remember, she was always wanting to go to UCLA. So she had something to prove. The day she did that.
Jada got to the big leagues and realized she was still a little dog. Can't keep up with the big dogs yet. Damn. They don't know how you really feel.
Okay.
It's going to be tough to watch her fry us. It's going to be one of those scary hour things. Oh, goodness. Coach Rowe in the building says, Jew mid. Are you kidding me? Power panel. Show love to Jew. It says chat fam. My chat's better than yours. Coach Rowe official. Make sure y'all follow Coach Rowe official. Appreciate you, Coach. I'll try to be in the chat tomorrow when I wake up at 5. Pull up for the races. He called your name a lot. Oh, y'all talking about that stuff. Hey, Miss D.
Hey, Miss D.
You remote right now. S. Jada might come on eventually. We have seen what Coach Barnes do with point guards in Arizona. Name another freshman that scored 50 points in a game against a top 3 school.
Area McDonald. Shoot, when Juju hit the 51, Stanford was ranked number 4 at the time, at that moment. She was scoring on them guards like they were scones.
USC versus USC in the NCAA chip game. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Don't get me wrong. If Lake could get more minutes, it'd be close. That's true. I would like to see her working out more, though. Ja out here outshining her at practices. Let's go, Ja. Versus South Carolina carrying that chip back home. We ain't got to carry it nowhere. They got to come get it. They got to come get it. We got to come. They got to come. We ain't carrying it. We carrying that motherfucker nowhere. They got to come get it. We ain't carrying it. The chip ain't leaving the crib. You got to come down here and get it. What the hell is going on here? Revenge for what? For who? Not for South Carolina. Sorry, but I see another undefeated season. That'd be nasty. Ain't that what Big Drip said? I want to battle with the USC's for the final.
All right. We got another battle. East Coast, West Coast. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate that. Because I thought people was going to want to see the UConn action. Let's do that. Fight on. Okay.
We feeling cocky over here. numerous. Don't get it twisted. It was a lot of cold legends of the game. Yes, he is. He is nice and cool. Okay, y'all still talking about that channel. All goats are generational and transcendent players, but all transcendent players aren't goats. I agree with that. How many goats are even allowed? That's what I want to know. LOL. What are the rules to being called a goat?
How
Yeah, we
many
gotta make some
goats?
rules.
How many goats for South Carolina have chips? One. Have
How many
chips in
what?
terms of WNBA chips. Sorry.
One. But she got two.
She got two. She got two. She got two.
One.
Sorry.
But she got
My
two.
bad. Oh,
She been here the
how
longest.
many players? How many players have chips? WNBA chips.
One. But she got two. That's what I said.
And
One, but she got two.
Right.
When I hear GOAT, I think of Dawn, Lisa Leslie.
Look,
Timothy,
how many
MJ.
players have how many players from South Carolina got or between USC and SC Gamecocks got a statue? One.
and a collection in the store.
Hey, Cynthia got that shoe too.
Queen K.
First.
In her prime, DT won at UConn and in Phoenix. Oh, yeah, she did.
Yeah,
absolutely. Stewie is the college GOAT. Stewie's the college GOAT. Stewie got 4 championships with 4 MVPs. That's Stewie's world over there. Neither years do we have the more complete team even now.
Y'all understand? Can y'all fans understand? Somebody has 4. She got 4 championships.
Straight 4 MVPs.
She probably in 4 MVPs.
4 championships, 4 MVPs. And she got at least one undefeated season in there too, right? At least one.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see.
Maybe like 38 and 0.
38 no. See, this is debate me and Sus never ever had right here. What is the debate? What is the debate? What is the debate? First of all, name your player that's on the that you even bring to the table for the debate. Tell me that.
Who are you gonna bring to the table exactly? Because
I need to know who you bring. Who are you bringing to the table, RC? Let me know. The best to never win. Stewie, Maya, Bird, Paige Becker's UConn. I like Maya Moore as my UConn great. Okay. If was a okay.
We got a UConn fan in here?
We got UConn fans in here. MJ Lover 23. And she's still getting drafted number 1 through all that. Nice. Julie is one of our GOATs. Salute. UConn were filled with injuries. I think they would have beaten Iowa AZ. That's another good point, Officer T. Davis. They play different, they win. They have some more help, they win. Good call. Something made me a little bit happy today after what happened earlier. I was just looking at my church bulletin. It comes in the email tomorrow. My dad's name is in it. My dad's birthday. Oh, that's dope. That's dope, man. He's up in heaven, man. Rest in peace. Sending positive vibes to you, Jeffrey. Paige might never get one. She always dragged her team there, but they can never see it through. Might not get one. Selena playing right now says, yep. College basketball and NCAA tournament on ESPN. I tried to watch it, and I do try to watch the WNBA. Okay. I swear sometimes I think Seth don't like the tall girls. She ain't ever impressed with anyone tall. Who I didn't like those tall? I like plenty of tall girls. Candace, Asia, Camilla. I like plenty of tall girls. Who you talking about? Who I didn't like? Also, T. Davis. How many players were out for UConn last year? A significant number. If that was the case, what UConn did is respectable. Paige told y'all it was 70 points in street clothes on the bench. 70 points. Kalina cooking these girls. It's 60-43, y'all. Both these games tonight been snoozers. What time will you go to bed tonight? Probably no sleep tonight, Jeffrey. You got some stuff to do, and then we're gonna get into this track and field tomorrow. You UCLA fan, have you spoken to Coach Janiah Barker? Janiah Barker in your gray area. Oh, love to see Juju and Lake play together. Maybe on the WNBA team. They had chemistry during one of the All-Star games. Yeah, I've seen them play together. They do have chemistry. Frank Wright, what's good? A little late tonight. We were talking about this is the the debut of In the Paint with Juju Assess. So we got a South Carolina fan and a SC fan. We're gonna go back and forth talking hoops through this season. The rest of the Olympics, WNBA, and then in the college hoops. So looking forward to that. Juju had to step away, but just another um, college hoops and WNBA hoops conversation. Now though, for Coach Corey, it's no excuses. Janiyah calling the shots. I heard that Jada Williams went to Arizona because she didn't want to sit or play behind Kiki Rice. Oh, we have to come back to that one. Was it dog? Was it no one touching her? Jada had the right to use UCLA. She decided to change her mind and go to Arizona. What did she have to prove? They beat UCLA when they were missing 3 starters. And Moore has won 4 WNBA championships, WNBA Most Valuable Player Award, WNBA Finals MVP Award, 3 WNBA All-Star MVPs, 2 Olympic gold medals, WNBA scoring title, and the WNBA Rory. That's your GOAT? Okay. Ari McDonald.
Sorry about that.
Where
Ari
she played
McDonald
college
from
at?
Arizona.
No, you all good. Arizona, yep. That's probably best
Arizona.
for Jada to go to Arizona. Coach Barnes does great things with smaller point guards. Ari, for example.
She does. McDonald.
James
They
the
won the
Flatbush,
championship
what up?
over Stanford. Right, Seth? They won the championship over Stanford.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
I think
Or
so.
they lost or they lose. I can't remember.
No,
that was
wait.
Kaylee, all of them were there.
Now, don't quote me on that one. That one I ain't for sure.
I know, don't quote me.
I ain't for sure on that one. Y'all tell me in the chat on that one, because neither one of them were my teams. Jada Williams has time to turn things around with the right circumstances. Her fire can get reignited. That confidence and swag she plays with when firing on.
Y'all didn't watch the end of the season. They got to the
I think Jada got time.
Jada was balling at the end of the season.
Let's see. 1, but she got 2. That's right. West Coast will be going back to Cali. Going back to Cali. I do think so. With a loss. Coach will make sure Lay doesn't score 120 on the Trojans.
What?
Jazzy Davidson was looking like a baby. Asia Wilson in her overtime game.
No.
Coach will make sure Lay don't score 120.
No.
Asia with the and now we popping champagne together. Oh yeah. That's not called I know all about Jazzy Davidson, Chris Bosh, Asia type flavor. Juju, you are the coach for the 2028 Olympics. Give us your 12 and starting 5, please. You got them? Run them down. What you got?
Juju will be there. Clark will be there. Asia will be there. Angel will be there. Oh my God, you want to go down? Well, okay. Let me write this down and come back to that because y'all, that's
all right. I'm gonna get some more comments and we're gonna close it out with you giving us your 12 and your 5 starters. We'll go through the comments till you're ready. Overtime select. What a great experience they give these kids, man. I'm loving this. Loving this. Dawn is Soleil as Dean was to MJ. It was said that Dean Smith was the only person that could keep MJ from scoring by benching him. I like that, Officer T. Davis. But she better get to work. She got some competition. She was out here bullying these little girls. True Asia energy. Asia ain't no bully. Since you said there's no Iowa should have lost both Natty game appearances, but as I said, was LSU and SC the better overall teams or not. Caitlin couldn't do it all alone in the Natties. Are you saying I said there's no way Iowa should have lost both Natty game appearances? Not if he's supposed to be the best player out there. But I mean, I don't know.
Who was Iowa supposed to be? You thought they were going to be LSU?
You're not supposed to get to the Natty 2 times in a row and lose it both times. I know that.
But you thought that they
what was the point of getting back there?
The Gamecocks? or the
I
Gamecocks.
don't. I have no idea. I have no idea. You came through. You came through SC. You got to finish the deal. You came all the way back. You pushed through. You pushed through. You kind of couldn't
You
close the
pushed
deal.
through that one. You pushed through that by 3 points or whatever it was. Whatever you did that. But I think she had 40. I think CC had 40. So she better had 40. She needed to have 40 this last game.
Happy B-Day to Jeffrey's dad for sure. I was gonna talk about Jazzy, but rather thing I scrapped up. I'm gonna let her hoop a little more first. LSU and SC were better teams, but let's not act like Iowa was just trash. Ari got a ring. Okay.
She got a ring
Combo
against
she needs spoken on.
Stanford.
What I just saw was crazy. Her middies is nice. Did you know Caitlin accounted for 45% of the offense? Yeah, we're a tough team, but we're overly dependent on time zone. OCC. Zona went to the finals after the loss to Stanford. That's my UConn GOAT. Okay. Birthday girl walks in. Hey, y'all. Janera Johnson, happy birthday, fam. What is good? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Now you
It's
say
your
that.
birthday.
Can't wait till Kiki dunk on Grindr next season. Oh, Kiki dunking on Grindr next season. All right.
Who's dunking on
Janera Johnson, happy birthday. Iriaka.
Oh, Kiki.
I don't even know if Garner still be there. I don't watch much women's high school basketball or know about the players, but you never ever know. I'm rooting for all the youngins. Let's get it. US that I agree they were only dependent on CC, but she still had a big three with Stokey Martin this year and Warnick Shazano the year before. Mays girls basketball is huge here in the East Coast. We have events every weekend. Try it out. You never know. Thank you, Donovan. Talked about Jordan Spicer. She's a highly touted prospect, and Iowa is in top 5. And I discussed her. It's just a matter of picking players to catch my eye and diving in. That's it. That's all. What you say, Juju?
I liked watching the Slam on the East Coast. That was on the East Coast, right? It's that Slam summer game. So.
Mm-hmm. Happy birthday, Janera Johnston. There is no other month like August. Ari in Arizona did not win the chip.
Against Stanford.
Hey. Jamila Miller said, hey, Juju.
What's up?
These championship games have long been over. I had to put them in the rear view, but I knew we wasn't going to beat SC, LSU. I thought we had a shot. Okay.
Why can't I get?
I don't think Iowa's dependent on CC. I think they, much like Indiana, are being stifled by CC. Okay. Every summer, Miss Julie, I go every year. Slam competitions are the best.
Yeah, that's that East Coast.
He turned 18 this month.
Rutgers style ball.
Thank you, Dick.
Every time I see Juju and Lay together playing either on the Sam team or McDonald on American team, they're always on the same team.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never seen them.
We ain't seen them play against each other. That's why the game is so important. This is why that game is so important. They made it to the finals. You think we play better now that Clark is gone?
Mm.
It's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. Let's go, birthday. Where's Coach Coleman? He supposed to sing happy birthday. Where he at? It's the birthday man.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
Stanford beat them by 1. Thank you, Officer T. Davis. You got your 12.
I already took the shot and they did it.
Gabby Thomas, Rocket. Yes, fire. Gabby Thomas had a great race.
Shoot, the more I'm looking at this, I'm going over to my list, says the more I'm looking at the league and players, like, oh, okay. It's slim pickings for me in the post area. I can do a little.
See what you got.
Okay, so far what I got: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is hard. Okay, all right. Angel, Juju, Clark, Asia, Brianna, Arike, Nafisa, Kalia, Boston. Not too fast. You think that? I know they want to try to stick Cam in there.
Say it one more time. Give me your 9 again.
Okay, Angel, Juju, Clark, Caitlin, or rather not Lisa, Asia, Brianna, Arike, Nafisa, Kalia, Boston. I might not. I don't know about Kalia though. Aaliyah, Boston.
So you don't have like no Kennedy Carter.
I want to. I mean, I'm gonna leave. I have 3 spaces, right? But I got a lot of guards here.
Oh, while you get your last 3, I'm finna Jo on there. Let me drop the link so
Jo is solid.
Give his Coach gonna come up and do his
okay, Jackie O.
His happy birthday real quick. Come on, Coach, for the happy birthday.
Okay.
Success talk. Coach,
I need a forward or a big, by the way. Tess, I need a forward.
I mean, did you got Brittany? Do you got Stewie on your team?
Yeah, Brianna.
You took you took
maybe I should have said it guard to forward to center, huh? Maybe that will help you.
Nah, I'm thinking about bigs now. I mean, you could add.
I know. I need some bigs. My bigs are Asia, Brianna, Aaliyah, Boston, and that's where I'm like. I
mean, you really still got like there's a Watkins out there. There's Megan's out there.
There's a Cam. It's
an area. I mean, you got people you could pick from.
Oh, Rakia. I don't know. I mean, we're talking about LA, and whoever that coach is, it could be.
Rakia, is Cam on your team as a big? Is Bonner on your team as a big? Like, I don't know.
I think Bonner.
I don't know. Like, I don't. And then Cardoso. I don't know. Cardoso tried to play.
Cardoso. She can't play. Cardoso
tried to play for home, so I don't know if Cardoso wants to play for us or if he wants to play for Brazil.
Because I like Aaliyah Edwards, I like Cardoso, I like certain people.
The link is down there, like, Coach. Pop up.
I like Ezzy Cardoso's like Brazil. That's over there in Seattle, but they like play for other countries.
I don't know. Yeah, there's Hamby is out there.
No. I didn't like no. She's just getting in 3-on-3. She could play. I'm not gonna scratch her entirely at all. Gonna play 3-on-3. I'm not gonna scratch her entirely at all. So I bet you the chat. You want me to?
I mean, you just say like there's no Big Foe, no Michaela.
That's a lot of guards. A lot of guards.
I'm asking names. I'm just throwing names out here.
With Arike, Kennedy Carter, Juju, Clark. That's 4. How many guards should I have? Maybe 1 or 2 more? Or the bigs are Asia, Brianna.
Well, hold on. Here we go.
And Boston.
Here we go. Let's get this birthday. Let's get birthday done right here.
I want to say happy birthday to you. I want to say happy birthday to you. I want to say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I'm out.
Coach in the building. Appreciate you, Coach. That's happy birthday. From Says Talk Sports. Coach Coach with the Sets Talk Sports. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. There we go.
Hey, there, just say, hey. Yeah, Leah Edwards would play for
My
Canada.
chat better. My chat better
like
than yours. My chat is better than yours. That's all I can say.
Yes, this was fun, you
I mean,
guys.
so did you take Nafisa back?
I don't know. That's a question mark. Because she did get in. Certain people got injured, and I just kind of like got to take into account because sometimes the FISA can be a sure bucket. She really can be a bucket. But and it might take more than one Olympics to really. I mean, she may need another opportunity, and she.
So no
Gosh,
Jordan Horston, no Jordan Horston is your
Oh,
forward.
she was balling too. Even NECA. You think NECA would like to?
In 2028, I hope the NECA's somewhere in the front office somewhere.
Okay.
I hope so.
Yeah. Angel, Dick Bacon, Angel, Juju, Cece, Asia, Cece, Brianna, Enrique, Nafisa, Boston, Rakia. Okay, that's going there.
Okay, let me see. Let me run through these real quick.
Okay.
See, slam ball make a comeback. Should be an Olympic event. That's the problem. Ain't nobody checking for Jordan Spicer. I see Van Lift turned up for 3-on-3. Okay, yeah, Van Lift did. Julie kicked my tail. I don't know. New players, newcomer, who knows? Yeah, he was here. Congratulations, Brittany Griner and the new baby. Congratulations. No J.O. Jackie Young is going back. Okay. People actually checking for Spicer since she's a 5-star that might come to Iowa. Well, maybe because numbers spike. Rick, Kia, Camilla. Everybody not making it Olympic ball. They need the international experience. Cardoso. Jenica Lewis is the bigger draw. All eyes are on her from Iowa at the moment. Michael Phelps was with USA after they won today. I did not see Michael Phelps today, but I did see him in Paris. Women's basketball was great today. Angel, Stewie, Asia, Cam, Aaliyah Edwards. I think Aaliyah Edwards will play for Canada, won't she?
Yeah.
She's playing for Canada this year. Cardoso can't play for US, but she may want to play at home. Brazil never qualifies for we'll play for US, but not at 28.
So I'm not wrong when I'm thinking about my bigs and my forwards.
Hey, let's see. Canada played like trash at the Olympics. Didn't they? Trash. Angel, Juju, CC, Asia, CC, Brianna, Enrique, Nafisa, Boston, Rakia. Next time, sing in the fan too. Not laughing. No, we're not. Don't get the fan up. Don't get the fan up. I see you, coach. Y'all don't feel coach. Nafisa, Asia, Stewie, J.O. back. J.O. been showing out. Okay. Sabrina's going back. These new people not all going.
Nah.
I would take Corson for sure. That's a scrappy defender right there.
We need a whole new fresh thing.
Front office. Sabrina was struggling to me. Everybody got off games. Okay. You think the defensive liability, and that's good. Okay. Good night, Jeffrey. Where will the basketball games be played in 2028 LA Olympics? They will be played in the new Clippers Arena. If you check out LA 2028, it's a.
I want to play South Carolina. That's where I want to play South Carolina.
Oh, maybe that'd be fun. But it is a website up showing y'all kind of like what 2028, the plan for 2028 is, and the facilities that they're using. Coach, I haven't seen you since the stimulus package. Coach was on earlier today. Kendall, we had the CC show earlier today at 1:00. We do midday show.
Coach, I haven't seen you since the stimulus package.
Oh, maybe you was talking about Coach Rowe. I don't know which coach you was talking about, Coach Rowe or Coach Coleman. I don't know which one you was talking about. Will USC Juju be eligible for 2028 Olympics? I think so. I don't.
She's going into the draft 2027.
So y'all, this has been an awesome connection. I hope y'all are looking forward to next week's In the Paint as much as I am already. Juju, I appreciate you, fam. I appreciate you jumping on this mission here and this roller coaster. We're gonna ride this thing and see where it goes. Hopefully it ends up in the SC battle at the end of this college hoop season. But just so much respect for just not only what you've done for women's sports, being a Hall of Famer, track, basketball, your knowledge, the history that you have, your willingness to share the stories, the connections that you have. Just humbled, and blown away each time I get the opportunity to get to know somebody else in this chat. And all of the stuff that you all have been through. So this is something that just grew out of just straight conversation and hanging out in the Discord. And so just again, a thank you to you. Appreciate you, your willingness. And I'm gonna let you close this thing out. Not Coach Coleman McKnight. Don't start, RC. Let's go.
Yeah. All right. I want to say thank you, everybody. I appreciate you letting me in this space and spending this time with you. And I know you guys could be anywhere else but where you are tonight. And I understand on the East Coast, it's late for y'all. It's early for me. For those of you who were able to pull up tonight, I'm looking forward to spending more time with you guys and collaborating with Sis and just having some healthy debate and dialogue behind my favorite player, her favorite player, your favorite player, your favorite team, my favorite team. Hopefully I can get some of my people in here and we can just really just like, do that. But
absolutely.
Look forward to it. I will be here. Thank you.
We had some technical difficulties today. So we are not live on both platforms, but we will be launching on Juju's channel as well. And so, fam, I hope you'll go over and follow on Juju's channel, just like you follow on Let's Talk Sports. Run the likes up on both sides of this thing. We here to grow together, but the algorithm appreciates the likes and the shares on both channels. So with that, y'all, thank you. Welcome to this side of the mansion, Juju. Great show with Juju and Sess in the Paint. Thank you, Coach Coleman McKnight.
Thank you.
Yes, Juju, salute, fam. That's right. It's early on the West Coast. You still got time to go outside. Looking for a good, clean girl. Listen, y'all, I'm getting out of here. I'm pulling up in the Discord. I got to get a rematch. Got to get a relook at what happened in overtime select. You know how we do.
Okay, I'll be there.
Julie's link. We'll make sure that we provide that link. Julie, you got the link to your YouTube.
Oh,
right now. If not, we'll make sure that we share that out. Do you got it right now, Julie?
The link that you told me to click.
No.
Instagram,
your link
right?
to your YouTube. No, your link to your YouTube. Let me see.
I'll make sure. Download it.
I'll make sure I get that out to y'all. I will make sure I post that in the community.
Please like, subscribe, and follow.
We will do that. And fam, like I said, please support donations for the back to school student that we have adopted. Looking forward to being able to help them have a successful start to the year. And with that, y'all, we're gonna get out of here. It's your favorite RT1 Uncle Tendencies. I pulled up with Juju today. Until next time, stay tuned. Talk soon, y'all.